Hey guys, Hermeet here. Before we get started with today's video, I just want to apologize for not uploading anything last week. I feel that I owe it to you guys to explain why there was no upload. Just had a lot of things on. I was getting over the flu, and basically by the time I got to sit down and record a few videos, I just was too tired to find a nice good rhythm to basically convey what I wanted to. So I recorded, I think, 3 times the same video, but never got around to being happy with it because the flow wasn't there, the energy wasn't there, and therefore I decided to can the video and not upload. I'd rather upload nothing than upload something that I'm not happy with. So anyway, today I want to talk to you about Capture One Pro. That's something that I have started using with my Fujifilm cameras, so the X-T2 and the X-T3. And I've also got a ton of photos from X-T1, which I've sold off, but I still have those photos on my computer. So why did I decide to go back to Capture One? Even though in my previous videos about Capture One, I've said that it's not for me. Actually, more and more, I went back to it because I saw a lot of people commenting and saying that this is great for Fujifilm images and the raw files. They look much nicer than in Lightroom. So that got me more interested in using Capture One Express at that time, which is the free version. You can download that today and use it. And as I used it more and more, I found myself drawn to the quality and the rendering in Capture One versus Lightroom, especially for my Fujifilm images. And therefore I made the plunge to finally subscribe to Capture One Pro. I went with the subscription option rather than a perpetual license. Now, I'm not giving up on Lightroom. I'm still going to use Lightroom for a lot of my edits because I've got a lot of photos from Fujifilm days, from Canon days, and all of my catalog and grouping of all those photos is still done in Lightroom. But now I'm starting to build up my catalog and collections in Capture One, which is quite interesting. I'm finding that a lot of the times there's not a lot of info. Things are harder to do in Capture One Pro versus Lightroom. Lightroom is very intuitive. You can figure your way through. What I find with Capture One is that it's not that intuitive. At times I have to jump on Google, find where I'm stuck, and find the solution to my problem. Obviously, there's a lot of Capture One users out there, so there's a lot of articles and knowledge base available on the internet. If, and I say that, if you use the right keywords to find the right information, you will find it. So why did I decide to use Capture One Pro now? One of the things obviously is the rendering. The rendering of those images is much nicer. The raw files especially, they look really, really nice, taken with the Fujifilm cameras and then edited in Capture One. They're crisper, they're sharper, and they come with actually a bunch of profiles. And that's more than what's available in Lightroom. There's so many profiles available for X-T2. I think even though the X-T2 doesn't shoot Eterna, through Capture One, you can apply the Eterna profile to this. X-T3 obviously includes it, so you obviously have access to that. And there's so many extra profiles on top of the standard ones that you normally have inbuilt into the camera that are available in Capture One. So it gives you a very nice baseline and an option to start off with when you want to start editing your photos in Capture One. One of the other cool things that I'm loving around Capture One Pro that I don't have in Lightroom is something called processes and process recipes. So what does that mean? A recipe is essentially an export definition, how you want to export your photos out, what resolution, what quality, and the destination folder. So that's kind of like your export presets in Lightroom. Now, here you can create multiple export presets, or what they call recipes in Capture One Pro. And then I use those to export photos. So for example, I'm editing a photo, I want to upload it to Instagram. I have a standard recipe now to export it, which is the same as what I had in Lightroom. But now here in Capture One, I can choose multiple recipes, choose multiple images, and export them all at once. So it's going to feed files into one folder with certain size, feed files into another folder with another size, and get them ready for me to start basically uploading, sharing, storing, doing whatever. So that's quite cool. The other thing is obviously performance. Performance is much better when you move any of the sliders, the rendering is pretty much instantaneous. Now, mind you, in my case, I have all my photos on a Drobo, which is right behind me over there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. I'm probably covering the preview, but I use a Drobo. So they're on a networked drive, and all those photos render beautifully and almost real time when I move any of the sliders. Much faster than Lightroom. So those are some of my reasons why I am now starting to use Capture One Pro for all of my Fujifilm edits. I hope you found this useful, and if you got any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll certainly be spending a lot more time investing myself in Capture One Pro now that I'm a subscribed user, in learning more about it. So there'll be more content coming on this channel in due course. So if you've got any questions, something that you're stuck with, leave it down in the comments below. Maybe I know the answer, maybe I can find the answer for you, and maybe I can use that as a topic to create a video in the future. So thanks again for watching this video, guys. I'll see you soon back here on this channel. Take care. Bye-bye. Testing composition. Don't have an external screen, so I've got to check the lighting, check the framing, see where I'm sitting, and then